Lancaster Bank, friends with us today, board members, employees. This is a great day. We are here to not only celebrate the opening of this new facility, Ephrata National Bank's new Myerstown office, but also to welcome Ephrata National Bank to Lebanon County. We're thrilled to have you with us. Thanks for being part of this community. Another round of applause. I'm Larry Goldman, President and CEO of the Lebanon Valley Chamber, and we are happy to be here to be part of this ceremony this morning. You know, Lebanon County is growing. We have now over 135,000 people in the county. We're one of the fastest growing counties in Pennsylvania. We're glad to have the National Bank as part of this. Our citizens, our businesses obviously are going to need increased services, increased support as our population continues to grow. We look forward to having ENB as part of that. We have a few people with us today that I would like to introduce who I think would like to extend well wishes also. From Lebanon County, in the county of Lebanon, we have Commissioner Joellen Litz. Joellen, good morning.
I'll just say also, thanks for, sorry. I was just going to say thank you for choosing to do business in Lebanon County.
Thanks, Joellen. Also with us is Commissioner Bill Ames, Chair of the Lebanon County Commissioners, and I'd like to call on Bill for some comments.
Thank you, Larry. I would just like to say to re-emphasize what Commissioner Litz says. I wanted to clarify this morning because just because you're a county commissioner doesn't mean that you know everything that's happening in the county, although we do try to stay on top of it. So I clarified to make sure that this was Ephrata National Bank's first branch in Lebanon County, because in case you haven't noticed, they built banks everywhere. But he indicated to me that it was their first effort outside of Lancaster County. So we certainly feel proud to have you choose Lebanon County as your first endeavor outside of your home county. And I have with me a certificate of congratulations for your ribbon cutting this morning. And I'm here to represent my colleagues, Commissioner Phillips and Commissioner Litz.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill. We also have with us today a member of our Chamber Ambassadors Committee, Brett Holland, and I believe Brett has a presentation to make on behalf of the Chamber.
Aaron, this is first dollar, what we like to give for first dollar,
yes.
Which you guys are understanding of what to do and how to manage that, I'm sure. First dollar for this branch, and again, just as everyone else has said, thank you so much for opening up a branch here, and hopefully more in the future. So,
Very kind, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We'll turn the floor over to the man of the hour, Aaron Groff, who is Chair, President, CEO of Ephrata National Bank. Before I do that, I also want to introduce, I'll steal some of your comments.
Please.
I want to introduce Glenda Rogers, who is manager of this new branch for Ephrata National. Welcome.
Thank you.
Aaron, let me turn this over to you.
Larry, thank you so much, dignitaries of the county. It's indeed a pleasure to have you in our midst. I am not the man of the hour. We are the people, the team of the hour. We've chosen Lebanon County for obvious reasons, chief of which is we've been doing business with Lancaster County residents for probably 15 to 20 years. What I call the 501 corridor from Brickerville all the way up to Bethel, we have some connections already. Many of them in the agriculture and agribusiness segment, and we just want to grow that and expand that, and we have already. Our first week has had momentum that has been phenomenal. I am delighted to have such a broad range of employees from all over the enterprise, from different branches, main office. Thank you for being here, and I'm going to challenge you as employees to introduce yourselves to our guests and our friends over the day. Thank you. Glenda, we've already met. Delighted that Glenda can lead the team as we venture into Lebanon County. It is our first. If you read our mission statement, we try to put it prominently in most of our materials. Our annual report will be coming out in March, April timeframe, and other materials. In our first line of our mission statement, it says, our mission is to remain an independent community bank of undisputed integrity, serving the communities of northern Lancaster County and beyond. This is beyond. And we're glad for that, because when we crafted that as far more than just a mere set of words, our board of directors has embraced it from the top. We knew that at some point we would be expanding beyond county lines, and we're just delighted. the warmth that we've already felt from so many different people, the Martin family, as we connected with buying the land, and as we built our franchise here in this county, it has been very good. Mr. Leitzel next door couldn't be a better neighbor. And they say if you have good neighbors, you got to be one. And I would give a tribute that he is one as we've moved in and share kind of the adjoining property. Ephrata National is over 130 years old. And certainly I haven't been there for all that time, but I've been there for some of it. And we're delighted to continue to grow in this regard. We want to thank a few people, a lot of people really. I'd love to name everybody by name, but I'm going to mention you in categories, and you allowed me to read from a list that I think is important. But before I do that, our mission statement, I kind of stopped abruptly. We have 3 points. The first one is the one that I mentioned. The second point is the fact that we want to offer state-of-the-art financial products and services at an affordable price. And thirdly, we want to do it with a well-educated team of people that know banking and want to meet your needs and understand where you're at. And I think if you allow us to get to meet you and you meet us, you'll find that we work hard at trying to meet that mission statement. And in our mission statement, and as we define ourselves as a community bank, community is, the word can be defined many, many different ways. Common unity, working together with the chamber and the government, the municipal government, the local people, the other retail folks, in bringing a common betterment to the community that we're in, and that's clearly our attempt. I remind our staff, and we should never tire of hearing it, to remind our staff and myself that our role in every business, every building we open, and every market that we serve is to understand our role as caretakers of the community's money, that dollar, beginning with that dollar. It's never really ours. You give it to us because you'll need it later. In the meantime, you know we're going to give it to somebody else who needs a loan. So as we manage that stewardship role and keep that in our mind, it should keep us from doing strange things that has happened 2008 and 2009 across the country. And that really is the premise upon which we do business. So community is more than just a mere word. We want to live that out, and you've allowed us to do that in a very special way. So thanks in that regard. Now, for the group of people that actually got us to this very day, and it is indeed a special day, bright in many ways, but the sun as well, that's great. The Lebanon Valley Chamber, we've had several touch points with them already, specifically here today, just making us feel that we belong. The people that help us continue to look good with this type of building, the R.E. Lamb Company, we have 3 folks here. We have Al Pauline, Joe Starchek, and Bill Bergmeyer. You'll get to meet them. Please introduce yourself as we mingle with the folks. Continue to help us look very good, and we all like to be with people who make us look good. We have food. Guess what? We have great food. Elaine's Catering inside. I think if you want to come outside, we'll move the tent up for that as well. We have Joyful Canvas Face Painting by Rebecca Randler. That's going to be right inside here in the play area. We have the Balloon Twister guy. You've already seen some of his work that's going right here. He is. Nobody Special is his name, so get to meet him. We have a fellow that, again, is shuttling our folks back and forth. Thanks to the Martins for letting us use the corner of the parking lot. But Elite Coach and Ray Morrison, the driver, who's getting you to and from your cars, and just grateful for that. And I mentioned the neighbors, the Martin family, Dutchway, Leitzel Jewelry, and all of you folks who have chosen to come and visit us today. I could go on forever. You could guess that already, right? I'm going to stop and say thanks for being here. You've made our day special, and we want to just reciprocate over the many years that this service facility will implement and influence the neighborhood. Glenda and her staff stands ready to help you in all of your financial needs as you give us a chance to partner with you, and we're just delighted to be here in that regard. Thanks for coming. Let's have a great party.
1, 2, 3. Yay!